Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watching my channel, Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 3, Episode 3. Alright, we got more new characters that's be brought in the show, and we got to see their side of the story. Alright, so we meet Hood Brat, Nina, aka Hood Brat, and she been doing music for since 13 years old. And she was in a group called the Stepsisters, but now she's trying to step out on her own and do her own individual solo act. Trina knows her because she see her in the scene as well, and she don't need no auditions. She gonna have her into her show, so she go to see her. Hood Brett was doing some music video in the freaking garage, whatever she was doing, and she did her little spitting bars and stuff like that, and all the latex pink outfit and whatever she was doing, and doing her natural rapping. So they got sat down and talked to Trina, and Trina invited her to her tour and said, "You don't need no interest. You just gotta come in. You gotta do what you gotta do. Shut it down. It's gonna be it." And she said, "Good. I'm very honored." She appreciates Trina. She adores Trina. She looks up to Trina, so like that, because she said when she was little, she used to look up to Trina and see how she does and everything, and she wants to be like that. So she doing her thing, and Trina respects her hustle. And she did realize, she revealed that her sister killed herself. So now I guess she's taking care of her sister kids or something like that. And she's doing as much as she can to provide for the family. She doing music, she's bartending, she also she do makeup. So she doing a lot of things to make sure her family is good. And I like that. I like the hustle. So Trina expect the hustle of the young person who's on her grind and hustling and do as much. And she did not know that Hood Brat is going through all this with raising her sister kids and everything. That's a lot of responsibility for a young person to be taken care of. So that was that. So I'm looking forward to see more Hood Brat. Well, we did find out that Hood Brat and Nicki Natural know each other. They cool, and I think she's because I think it was mentioned about who's gonna be the thing, and she mentioned about Nicki Natural, and she said, "Oh, me, Nicki Natural is cool, so like that, we cool and everything. We did a track together and everything. She's cool with me." So Trina was like, "Oh, she got a lot of potty mouth." She said, "Oh wow, I didn't know all that and everything." But she said, "Cool." So let me put a pause to that. So next is Briscoe. You know, Briscoe's out. You know, Briscoe's a good-looking guy. He's come out, nice braids and all that stuff. He trying to get in the scene. He not trying to go back to jail. He trying to get back in the rap game and get his thing out there and refamiliarize with everything and readjust to everything around in Miami. So him and Joy have a dinner because, you know, Joy saw Briscoe, and Joy said, "Ooh, finance Briscoe and everything," and she wanted to talk and went to talk to him, and he said, "Oh, I had Joy and all that stuff." That cool. He said he knew Joy for a long time before he went in, but he did not push forward to Joy because he knows that Joy is attached to Trick. She's still attached to Trick, so he can't really do much to her because she's still attached to Trick. And so they had a little dinner. It was nice, and they talked a little bit. And he said how Trick gonna feel like when you on a dinner and he have a problem. She said, "Well, Trick needs to mind his business. He have to worry about what the hell I'm doing right here and all that stuff because it's been a long time. I've been in dating scene. That's not really going on dating so much." So, but then the topic of Nicki Natural came up. And he said, "Oh, Trick do with his new girlfriend, Trick Nicki Natural." He said, "Oh, Nicki Natural, I know Nicki Natural. Um, we kick it. We kick it." She said, "Oh, kicking it like what? Y'all been kicking like y'all cool friends kicking? Y'all been kicking like texting kicking it, or y'all kicking like kicking it?" And he said he would be kicking it. So he didn't really specify what kicking it in his term means, but I would not assume that they had sex. Cause kicking it can mean like we could just chill, we could naturals like that. Kicking it means they fooled around. We don't know. He never specified. So Joy took that as reason like, oh well, when I insinuated anything about sex, she may I think it could be something. So she took that as well, like maybe they did something, because they're kicking it is very broad. So Joy had something that said, oh, no, you know that's Joy gonna bring that up. So Trick called Joy. Trick called Joy and come to the house because he said he got something to say to me. I said, I hope he said something about divorce or something because this is going to drag it on because you know he ain't doing that. So he comes to the house She said, you hungry? She said, hell yeah. I said, Trick, come on. Every time somebody come in your house, you better have some food. Because I'll be the same way. I said, oh, you got food? Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. You go throw that in the kitchen, so I better eat something when I'm here. So Trick came. No, he came to the door, got Joy, and I said he was looking at Joy behind. She said, what you looking at? You know he was looking at that butt. Because Joy, I don't know, Joy got, every scene Joy is wearing some bodysuit. A whole body suit. Like, never a scene we haven't seen her not without a bodysuit. We know you got a body, Joy. Like girl, do it, girl. And she had the leopard bodysuit. Then she came with this black bodysuit. The other thing, she had like a leather bodysuit. She come with just bodysuits. Okay. So, she sat at the table. Then she said, oh, well, Nikki Natural, Nikki, come down. She's there. So Joy said, what? What's going on? Barely, Nikki felt like Joy is not here for her. Don't clock for her, not there for her, don't really care for her like that, has a power with her. So Trick said, you know what? Told Joy face to face. Ask her face to face, what's the problem? You want to know what's the issue? Would Joy have an issue with you? Let it be known. She's here, you here, we could talk. Sat down, and Joy was like, what was going on? Because it was like at the break, you was going off at the event. And I had no problem with you when you was going off at my cousins. It's like, well, I feel like it was a setup because I ain't going to be rapping bad on anybody else. And now this is that. All I said, word on the street saying y'all trying to set me up. Word on the street saying y'all trying to say I'm not all that. And I want to do word of the street. I said, what is this word of the street? Like, what is this term, word of the street? Say the person's name who told you that. Who told you that they is trying to set you up? Like, girl, you is young, so young, child mentality, thinking somebody trying to set you up. You're not even all that popular to be get set up from somebody thing to set you. I was like, I would understand somebody trying to set Trina because Trina has a name. But who would set you up? You just came to the scene like, who would set you up, girl? You was too much. So Trick was like, what is going on? Like, girl, you coming to off. You too. He said, you see, that's a problem. You listen to the word of the street. Stop listening to people like that. Just do what you got to do and stop listening to people. He said, well, that's what Joy said. Like, listen, well, the words on the street, like you was doing something to do. Because Briscoe mentioned that he has been kicking it with Nikki Natural for 2 weeks. Around the same time that she was dealing with Trick. Now, he never specified what kicking it means. Now, mind you, Joy took what that means. Joy took that and ran and told Trick. He said, well, word of the street to me, if you want to talk about word of the street, well, Briscoe, speaking of Briscoe told me that you've been kicking it for 2 weeks, the same time he was dealing with you on Trick and everything, and he had something to do with you. It seemed like he smashed you and everything on. So I just said, smash? I didn't smash him. When you talk about smash, I ain't had sex on you. All that stuff. He said, So he said, what the hell, Trick? I said, he said, what the hell, you coming at me, and then you got this issues going on, and you trying to say that. So she said, F you, or so, get out of her, I don't care about you, F you. I said, oh, girl. First of all, last week, you disrespected Trina. Now you want to disrespect Trick? Girl, you got to go. Girl, bye. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Like, go. Because you doing way too much. So, ain't talking about Team Joy with you. You talking about you, Joy, and everything. So F you and Joy and all that stuff like that. I ain't care if I get out of here. He said, well, get out this house. Don't even come back. Get out the house, all that stuff. And she ain't trying to get out. She said, well, my name is Ellen Morgan. This is Dean and everything too. So you can get out too. You can get out the house. He said, F y'all. I ain't come back. Y'all know on my level. I said, girl, shut up. So she got and walked out. Joy said, oh, you kicked her out of the house. You better watch out. About 3 o'clock, she might slash your towel. She said, Nikki Batcher made running with some freaking gasoline panties on if she even touched one of my cars. I said gasoline panties. Oh, you gonna light her up. She better be running with gasoline panties too. If she ever messed with my freaking car, she would get lit up. I said, I hear that. But yeah, I said, Joy, you put 20 and 10 because he did not say he smashed that girl, but he never really specified what was the kicking it means. So she ran with that freaking idea, and she knew she gonna put something on 10 and make salt and freaking Nikki Natural room. He said, we never had sex. We never. What's no? He said, I had smash. No, that not happening. So Nikki Natural upset, so she went to the bartender that Hood Brat is working at, and I said, oh, Hood Brat. I like, with the long hair, long ponytail hair, you was good looking right there. But now this thing look like I'm sorry, you look like you was a drag queen, girl. I don't know you what the makeup was and everything. It just make you look like you was a drag queen, and y'all know you's a whole 100% woman. So like that. So I was like, I don't know what was that hairstyle, that curly hair, and then that freaking dark makeup. It would make you look like a drag queen. So I'm sorry. So but she's a woman, y'all. So she told, and her black said, listen, what's going on, girl? She said, well, all this going on, I had a meeting with Trick and all that stuff, and Joy, and she said, what's going on with that? And then all of a sudden, so Joy brought up about Briscoe saying that I had smashed him on stuff like that. I never smashed him on. She said, listen, go to the source directly. Ask him straight up. You saying that I smashed anything, let me know. And she said, okay, cool. That was that. So I said, good back. Her told her to go tell the source. I said, I would say the thing. Go directly to the source. Ask Briscoe exactly what was said. Now Briscoe never said anything. He just said we kicking it. But maybe he should have specified so Joy wouldn't freaking insinuate that they did. But I said, Joy, if he didn't say that, why you go on and say that, girl? Come on now. It wasn't that necessary. I wouldn't even say exact words say they kick it. That's all I would have said. But you know, Joy put 20 on 10. Great drama, right? They got Nikki hot. Like, because she claimed she was celibate, and then all that she freaking letting them bust it wide open for Briscoe, if that is the truth. I said, oh, Nikki Natural, you know something. And she said, that's how I want to touch. I ain't want to trick touch. Somebody said, well, girl, you messing with Trick, then you better get her something. That's your good. That's all you the girlfriend, you better get her something. And she said, nah. She said, well, closed leg get fed, and I'm good because I get natural. I said, girl, that's the money you got for the love of hip hop. Stop playing. Alright, so MJ and Mara. So MJ and Mara's in a little bed, getting a little romantical. And romantical. Get the romance on. And MJ poured champagne. She said she don't really drink because people think that she was pregnant last because she didn't want to drink at the party. She had a Sprite. And I said no many times, like, come on. When I go out a function, I don't drink that much either. I would have soda most of the time, juice, eat. That's what I've been mostly doing when I go out on parties, something like that. I like to eat, and if I do drink, I will eat and drink some of my little wine coolers and freaking orange juice and cranberry or some chasers like that. I love my vodka, and also that's cool. That's my little drinks. Alright, so, but they think she was pregnant because she didn't want to have no drink. So she said no. She said she only drink when she really want to relax in her house and everything. She's really relaxed in her house, so she's drinking with MJ. And then the topic of kids came up. And he said, speaking of kids, he said, yeah, I want kids. And she said, well, I do want kids, but I'm not having that kids right now. She want to make it big. She want to go to the Grammys. She want to do the Billboard. She want people screaming her name. She want to have features. She want to be like known like a well-known star. And I think she has that it factor. She just needs someone, a good manager, a good team behind her to make her to that point. Write good music, put good albums out, make it nice and hit. That's like that. People young these days need something good bop to be to listen to some good lyrics, listen to songs, and you're good. So, but he said, well, with the manners you have, you'll be waiting a long ass time. So we're gonna have some family here, and we need to have something to move on. I said, MJ, where's the rush? Where's the rush to have kids, tie her down, all that stuff, getting married so quickly? And the mother was like, oh no, I ain't gonna do all that stuff. She said, can we move on? Can we move on? Because I know she was not here for this conversation about kids and all that stuff. And I said, listen, she trying to focus on career. So having kids right now is out the question. MJ, is you going to stick with it or leave? Because not now. She want to get to that top when she can at least get a Grammy or a Billboard or something like that. So, Marvel, you need to put in the work to get that. All right, so Suki Hana, Suki, her fashion stuff that she normally do. She an Instagram model, she said. Instagram superstar, and she also do music, and she got 3 kids, and she working on to do and provide for her kids. Period. That's it. I said, okay, you better let her know you provide for your kids. Period. And Chaotic is filming because Chaotic and Suki are cool, and he does the recording for her videos where she do her little stunts and stuff like that. And she was going around, chilling and all that stuff. She said, who wanna have sex with me tonight? I'm about to mess with somebody grandfather tonight. Hannah, you want some poon? I was like, girl, Suki, what you doing with this old ass man? They look like they about to have a heart attack. Suki, sit down. So Suki and Chaotic was talking. And then we see Miami Tip. I said, oh, a blast with a pass. So Miami Tip came and shoots chaotic away. He said, "Oh, you just leaving me?" They would look at Tip and say, "Oh, you look good, girl. You look good, girl." She said, "Why y'all looking at me like that?" And chaotic was making them jokes about how good she looked and all that stuff like that. And she was them away. And find out Miami Tip want to be a manager because she said as an artist people would take advantage of her and she didn't know all the ins and out. But now she's on the other side. She learned things about the management. Now she want to manage. So she believe in Suki. She loves Suki and everything. She gets Suki to the top, and she just wants Suki to not let that Instagram thing stop her for her bag and stop her from the music and everything. Because we need to separate those two. I would say that's part of her brand. She can't separate the two that much, but focus on the music and get to that point and make people make you serious enough to know that you could do music and not just an Instagram superstar. And I said, okay, all right, we'll see. And then let's talk about the showcase. And she said, oh, it's me and Trina, period. That's it. It's we're shutting it down. It's only us two. None of us matters. And I said, so she's excited about the show on the tour with Trina. All right, so Jocelyn was doing her little thing. She was dancing. I said, oh, Jocelyn still got the body. You got the Puerto Rican princess. And she still got the body. She was dancing and doing her moves, practicing. Maybe it was around the time she was doing the cabaret. Because right now she has her own show on the Zeus network called Jocelyn Cabaret. And, you know, she's trying to build like a entertainment, dancing, strip club to Miami, which I think they should have enough of those. But, I don't know. I don't live down there. So she's trying to do a cabaret. It seems like it'll be ratchet as hell. I don't know. I don't have Zeus Network, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna watch reviews or something like that to get some clips of it to see how that goes. But it seems like it's gonna be natural. So it looked like she was practicing for that, and she's doing her little thing. Her fiance, Ballistic, came. I said, look, a good couple. And cause he said he just want to check them on, see how she's going on, stuff was going on, and give us a little positivity and see how things going with her. And she said, there's a lot going on because I ain't trying to have these girls bring me down to the level and stuff. I'm trying to let them know and stuff. And then they talk about Prima Donna. She's a Prima Piggly. He said, who? Who you talking about? Prima Piggly. Oh, he said Prima Donna is the girl that they talk about at freaking with Trick or Treater. He said, yeah, Prima Piggly. I never cared for her. All that stuff. And what the hell she said? Why? I think they had some beef or something like that. And Prima Donna came from Johnson. And, you know, Johnson always go fight back. And that's how she called Prima Piggly. And she said she always coming for me, but she know I always shut it down. I said, oh, I can't wait to see next week when she gave Prima Donna that gift. I can't wait to see what that was. But she called Prima Piggly, she gonna give her a pig. Most likely will. And Prima Donna gonna be face go forward to the ground. Alright, so then we got Prima Donna. Prima Donna said she just not having just doing music. She doing reshaping line. She has a waist trainer. She has a pressure cooker. She doing her business and she got to do well, but she had to come back and meet her family that she had left behind and catch up on them. So she's doing her thing with the Love and Hip Hop here. I said, okay, Prima Donna, that's nice. All right. So then we got the Trina finally met with Julian. Julian called Trina. And first of all, they had a meeting outside with cars, in between cars. I said, what's up with this business meeting, having serious meetings outside between cars? Can you have in the office? Like, come on now. But this is Love Hip Hop style, so it's never anything any realistic in that aspect. So they talked outside, and she said, well, he said he wanted to apologize because he never reached out for the mother and everything. He said condolences or call, no text, no nothing. He apologized for that. And now with the $103,000, she said, well, people calling me not getting paid. And I said, this, what's going on here, all that stuff. And you the manager, so this should be getting paid. So stuff like that shouldn't happen because how Albert got taken down if they're not getting paid if it's nothing thing. He said, well, the $300 was not for you. The $300 was something else for his project that he was doing, but that didn't go well. So what's the $300 going for? So he had a contract that's saying that the names, they had nothing, had treated name on there, all that stuff. I said, why the hell you wrote a contract rolled up in your hand? First of all, it's supposed to be nice folding envelope or something like that. I said, this is like tacky. So I said, part of that story still sounds shifty because I don't understand what happened. Like, if you had nothing to do with it and you said it wasn't your fault, the $300 was not for Trina, so what'd you get the $300 for? Like, you've been with Trina for all this long ass time, so maybe you might have to use her name to get this freaking advancement. So if it wasn't for my album, so Trina said at the end of the day, she done with it. She said, and then at the day we have a good for all this long time, and you never reached out with my family when I was going through my family and died, and you never reached out. That's the hardest part of that. She was hurt the most about that. So she said, no, I'm done. I'm done. I said, Trina, I know you're done, but you can't be that done, girl. You still need to find out what's going on. But hey, I guess it's cleared up from there, but I still don't see how that cleared anything up. I mean, he had a contract saying that it was different names, but what happened to our album? What was the issue? You the manager, so you should know the answer about how album got pulled away, why the producer wasn't getting paid and stuff. So I don't think that would be the last of it. If it is, that's a poor ass job to squash that as the solution to that problem. I said that's not a solution, because it still don't explain why the people was not getting paid. Why? What was happening? So, but she said she's done. All right. So, Shay and Amar was at the club. Before that happened, and Nikki came and confronted Briscoe. Cause Joy was there, and they was talking everything. And Nikki said, they said we smashed. So do we smash? Things like that. So he said, who told you that? I said we just been kicking it and stuff like that. Who told you that? Well, Joy said, well, when I insinuated anything about that, you have never said yes or you had never said no. So I don't even know what was the answer. All that stuff. So you didn't specify. So he cleared up now. He said, no, we had never smashed. She said, okay, cool. I guess she wanted to hear that word, we never smashed. And he said, we never smashed. So I said, cool. All right, so then we have Prima Donna came with her friend Chameleon.
Here's a result from the web.
Ooh, Prima Donna came with result Chameleon, and Prima Donna was not Prima Donna. Sukihana came with Chameleon, all that stuff. Now before that happened, Shay came in, and I want my eyes with Shay. This scene, I don't even care for Shay and Marva. Shay is still with the whole thing. She said, "I would never do this to you. You're a fake fan, and I ain't trying to tell you who you be friends with, but if you become friends with her, we gonna have a power with us." I said, "That's what you trying to tell her. You trying to give an ultimatum. If you've been friends with her, we gonna have an issue. Like, why is gonna be an issue like that? At the end of the day, you don't mess with Joe. It is what it is. She could still be friends with Joe, whatever, and all that stuff, but it shouldn't affect your relationship with her." So you go based on your friendship with Amara because she's being friends with JoJo, and then you go say, "Oh, I can't tell you who to be friends with." I said, "You're contradictory. You're contradictory, orangutan mouth. Orangutan mouth, shut up, orangutan. Like, come on, stop. We can't do this, Shay. We're not doing that." So I said, "Goodbye, goodbye. We didn't waste more time with Shay. Bye, orangutan. Bye." So she sat down in the bar and all that stuff, and the girl. She said she wanted Truck for Jesus. She made a song called Truck for Jesus. And they would say, "Oh, okay, Truck for Jesus, all right, all right." And then she said she trucking for Jesus and all that stuff. And then she said, "Oh, what Briscoe? I haven't seen Briscoe in a while. I haven't sucked dick for 7 weeks or something like that. Or 7 days, whatever she said. She haven't sucked dick. That's what she's saying. And she haven't sucked any D for a while now, and she want to see Briscoe because I want Briscoe because I haven't sucked dick and I need to suck. I said, "Girl, damn. Okay, we know you thirsty for sucking. Like, it's a lot of guys in here and you just want Briscoe." I said, "That's what it is. Briscoe's a good looking guy, but damn, you went out with that. You went out with that." I said, "Oh, even Suki, how they said, girl, you need a little loose right here. What the hell's going on?" She said, "Y'all act like y'all haven't sucked a little D." And I said, "Oh, girl." That girl comedian, she want to have a little shine, and she's not even a cast member, but there. So, lastly, we had MJ confronting Julian about having kids and family. And Julie said, "I told her straight up, no kids. At the end of the day, nothing about you, but you were just a boyfriend. That is my artist." So like that, Manager and all that stuff. It's not enough with you and all that stuff, and they're going back and forth. He said, "It is what it is. It is what it is." And I'm doing it frustrated. So all the time, Prima Donna sitting next to Mara, and figure Prima Donna said, "What's going on? What's going on?" And Mara was like, I said, "Girl, Mama, you possessed? What the hell's going on, Mama?" She said, "Oh my gosh, I can't." And she said, "Oh, get some water, get her some water." Throw her Holy Ghost water on her. What the hell she got? She was getting sick, so she was getting hot. And maybe she didn't like the conversation that was going, and she started getting agitated. But Marla, she was in her dramatic mode, telenovela mode. She was like, "Oh my God, I can't. Oh, I was like, oh, okay, that's how the episode ended. I said, oh, mom might go to the hospital. So everybody looking, Shay looking at that direction. MJ and freaking Julian still arguing. I said, oh, girl, y'all better stop. Come on, about to pass out on this damn floor, and y'all play arguing about some freaking having kids or not. Alright, that was Love and Hip Hop Miami, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this review and the episode if you have seen it yourself. And if I missed anything, put that in the comment section, alright? Peace.